how can I always keep my vibration up? This is the whole concept of raising your vibrational frequency. What that is all about is matching the universe's frequency. The body wants to be aligned to its creative forces. So how can I always keep vibrating up? Self-belief, self-love, being it. I mean, there's so many things, so I can list a few. Okay, so the first one for Denise is saying self-loving things to yourself. Okay, self-loving things. One of the first and fastest way we bring our vibrational frequency down is to be nasty to ourselves, to make ourselves wrong for things, to focus on our regrets, to expect failure out of ourselves, to believe life's never going to work out. That internal is our fastest bringing ourselves down. Then there's the next layer of that. So you kind of go inward and then you work your way outward. So if we're going inward, that's all how we talk to ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, and what we believe about ourselves. So watch how we're talking to ourselves, clear what we believe about ourselves. So that's in our training, what we call upgrade your reality. You learn how to go into your subconscious mind and start clearing the beliefs that are very, really bring us down, very destructive. If you guys have the Mind Lies book, maybe Sophie can put a link into that book. That goes through about 100 of our biggest, most damaging subconscious beliefs and will clear that for you. I wrote that about 3 years ago as part of my journey in clearing what's going on in me. So that's going in. So we got how we talk to ourselves, what we believe about ourselves. Then also the next layer of raising our vibrational frequency is what we put into our body. Okay, what do we feed ourselves? What kind of drink do we have? What kind of food do we have? Is that fresh, alive food, quality food? You can go into a lot of detail with that, as well as what's the frequency in which it's created. Like, is it being created by someone who's angry, or is it created with love? That creates the vibrational frequency in the food as well. Then another layer of that also is who we're surrounding ourselves with. Are we surrounding ourselves with people that are high vibration? Or are we surrounding ourselves with people of low vibration? Very important. And what dictates a lot of that is the beliefs we're holding. So if we believe we're not worthy of a great life, we believe we're not lovable, then we will allow in low vibrational frequency people. So the more you clear up in the belief side of things, the more other things will end up resolving themselves. But we can tackle it at both ends. We can go, what's inside and what can I shift around me already? Before I even change the beliefs, who am I allowing in that's just changing my frequency? The next side of things is, where do I go? Where am I taking myself? Am I taking myself into hustle bustle cities? Do I live in New York and I'm surrounded by concrete and anger and hatred and ambition and drive and all of that crap? Am I surrounded by trees, oceans, nature? Remember, anything that was born of truth, born from the universe, from nature itself, is high frequency. Anything that's born from the mind, the ego, combustion engines, celebrities, concrete, anything that's born from that space is low vibrational frequency. All right? So where am I taking myself? Am I taking myself to beautiful places? Do I live in a beautiful place? What does my home look like? So that will give you a really good idea of the things to work with. Then we can also, what am I hearing with my ears? Am I giving my ears high vibrational frequency? What am I listening to? Am I listening to someone yelling at me all day long? Am I listening to myself yelling at me all day long? Or am I listening to the sound of my beautiful children, the sound of me saying self-loving things, the sweet sound of my partner's voice? Am I listening to Daniel every morning? Am I watching all of his videos on YouTube? Am I hearing truth in his books? Am I, and then what am I looking at? Am I looking like we've got all these senses, right? So the universe is like, if you look at every one of your sense, from what you feel on the inside to what you think, to what you see, to what you taste, to what you touch, to what you experience, if you feed every one of those senses with something high frequency, that's how you raise your vibrational frequency. So there's lots of different ways to do it based on starting inner, working our way out, and we don't need to do one before the other. We can do them all at the same time. Every day, do something different. So just be aware of, okay, what am I looking at now? Am I looking at something beautiful? Am I watching a shitty movie with horrible imagery in it? Not going to raise your vibrational frequency. There you go, everyone. That's how to raise your vibrational frequency. Big drivers to that, of course, awakening to truth, realizing who you truly are, because that is bringing you into a higher awareness of yourself and getting to see yourself for everything that you are.
If you enjoy this content, make sure you do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and number 3, visit intuitionwisdom.com. That way you'll always be at the leading edge with the latest and greatest in this field.